Hi guys, it's Dan here, and today I have for you a short video with unboxing and review of Apple's new Magic Keyboard with Touch ID. As some of you are aware, when Apple released the new iMacs, they were bundled with new Magic Keyboard with Touch ID, but there was no way to buy the keyboard separately, and now for 2 or 3 weeks we can buy the keyboard on its own. And today I will give you a quick overview on what's new and what are the key differences between the previous edition. But before I start, if you are new to this channel, then please subscribe for more videos and reviews like this, and please hit the like button to help with YouTube algorithm. So let's get into it. There are no significant design changes, and this is the edition with Numeric Pad since I use it quite a lot. In the box we have USB-C to Thunderbolt cable with a nice stranded cable finish, and of course some basic manual. And then we have the keyboard itself. Let me take off the foil. And as you can see, it looks almost identical as the current model. The only differences that you can see at first sight is Touch ID button, and that the corners of the keyboard and the buttons on the corners are a bit rounded. And except for that, there are no other changes, and unfortunately still no backlight. And also worth to note that the keyboard works only with the new M1 Macs and Macbooks, so you cannot use it with older devices. Now let me grab the older model and put them side by side, so you could see clearly the differences between them. So as mentioned, the main new feature on the new keyboard is the Touch ID button. And also, as you can see, the corners of the keyboard as well as the buttons, escape and control, and all the buttons on the corner are a bit rounded. I'm not really sure if it looks that much better. I actually like both designs. Additionally, we have 3 new shortcuts on function key for search, microphone, and do not disturb. So for sure this will come in handy, although it's not very exciting. Now let's connect the keyboard to my MacBook and configure Touch ID. So the keyboard already showed up. I'm gonna connect. And now let's add the Touch ID. We have to keep clicking on the Touch ID button for several times. It seems like it's not responding. But after a moment, we get an instruction to double click our Touch ID button on our MacBook for some kind of verification. And after double click, we can start adding fingerprint. And when this is done, we can use our Touch ID button for all the standard Touch ID stuff, so unlocking Apple Pay, iTunes Store, and password autofill. So for sure much more convenient, especially if you're working on your MacBook closed. So the Magic Keyboard with Touch ID costs $149, which is $50 more than the classic one, and similar with the edition with Numeric Pad, $179 compared to $129 to the one without Touch ID. So pretty steep price, but if you are working with your MacBook closed, Touch ID on the keyboard can be quite useful. So for sure worth to consider. That's all from me guys. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.